So it's a supernatural fire effect, which means that underwater it doesn't work.
Okay, but electricity it gets zipped.
But electricity it goes zap.
And then it takes the bane damage.
Yeah, it is an aberration.
Aberration.
Okay, 70 damage from the arrow.
Oh, Jesus! Was that both arrows or just the second one?
Oh, just the crit arrow. The first arrow does 2d6 plus 14 plus 1d6 for the, and then 2d6 for the electricity and the bane. All right, and then the first arrow does 40. All thickness. Look at all except for one. Wow.
That's pretty significant.
110 damage with the first two arrows.
All right. 110. Let me just double check this. You bloody the creature?
Okay. On the 70 damage, does it have 70 hit points left?
It does.
Okay. All right.
It's a big beefer.
Yep.
All right. That is.
So I bruised it then.
No, it is.
Oh no, it has more than 50.
You hit it 40, then you hit it 70, and
yeah, and it has more than 50 left. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It has more than 70 left. Yeah.
Nice. That's Ganzorig's turn. He buffed and flew and.
All right.
Flung 2 arrows.
Next, it is S1. S1, not sure. Ganzorig, there are some Reefclaws that you can see moving towards the boat. That you can see sort of like popping up around.
Oh, you got company.
These are the ones that are close enough to the surface for you to see.
Protect the boat, you fools. We're swimming all the way back. Oh, no.
Dude's like, you'll be swimming back. I can fly.
All right. All right. The Reefclaws are coming.
I'll last a minute per level on it. I don't know if a half an hour row is in range. I would have to do that.
The enormous Reefclaw.
If you can cast 12 flies.
Okay, the enormous Reefclaw is making 2 claw attacks against your boat.
Damn.
It is smashing your wheels.
Stupid crustacean doing the best thing they possibly could.
Stupid crustacean with an 10 doing an intelligent thing.
Little does it know, it's spilling open the
horrible gooey center of pain.
Like coming down from the ship, like.
All right, so 46 plus 16 minus 10 for hardness. Doing 38 more damage to the. Oh, sorry, not plus 10. That should be minus 10. So 18 more damage to the boat. The boat is 1 hit point away from being.
3 hit points away. 27.
27? Oh, 3 hit points away from being broken.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Next, is Tio.
Okay. Snowball. Now, how can I make this thing empowered again? Because this is the first time I actually use it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't move.
Yeah, it's a 3-action thing to apply a metamagic feat as a spontaneous caster to a spell. So you could do 3 actions to add intensified to your snowball.
We intensify the snowball, yeah?
And because of your traits, your snowballs...
96 plus 27.
But you've got a trait that diminishes the cost for spell levels of metamagic feats by 1.
Yeah.
That 1 spell. So his intensified snowballs are first level spells.
He just goes.
It's the same level. It's the same level as the spell itself.
Yep.
It's like signature spell.
But now I need an AC. I need to touch the thing.
Yeah, and then your spell attack looks like plus 12 plus buff.
All right, so you are flying above the boat. So the one that is attacking the boat you cannot see. You can attack one of the other little ones on
Oh.
the surface.
Okay, well, actually, sorry. I'm not going to do that yet. I thought I could see this guy. I'm going to cast haste.
Cool.
Okay, because like it's under the boat. We have
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
I thought I could see it. That's cool. No problem. Haste, and I'm going to move to a position where I can see it.
Haste is awesome. And you're a 9th level caster?
Yes. Iced.
Iced. I.
Corinne.
Are we ready to go? We should be ready to go. Oh, we should go.
yeah. We're some of us had oars in our hands and shit like that.
Cred would have been a rower, so Cred will pull out his Tetsubo.
He's rowing with the Tetsubo.
He's got the bull strength running. He's like, last one in's a rotten egg. Oh, he's the first one jumping in the water. Okay.
He does have fleet charge as a mythic power. He can swift action to move up to his speed.
Yeah, he's gonna pull out the his Tetsubo. He's going to cast a divine favor.
Also +3/+3 at this level.
And then he's going to use a swift action with a mythic point to like anime zip down there. So he's you hear Karen yelling as he jumps off the side of the boat. Ha! Sploosh! Do you have any type of communication?
You see the thumbs up
there's
from
no message
Banta.
spells. There's no
water breathing is really the only.
Okay, communication is a thumbs up from Banta. It's like
Karen is screaming a lot, Ganzorig. All right, so he jumped in there to attack the big Reefclaw. He's going to fleet charge. I don't think prevents AOOs. Just double checking here. I don't think so. Fleet charge, swift action, move. Any point you can make an attack. Add your tier to the attack roll. In addition to other attacks you make this round, it bypasses all damage reduction. Okay. He's going to make the attack. And there is an AOO as he's jumping into the water. So first the AOO. So Kryn is jumping out of the boat into the water like a maniac. Critical threat. AC 25, I do not believe is a critical hit.
No, not with his mobility mutagen.
No, he's like, ow! 15 damage. Let me double check. That does not bypass the hardness of his buckler.
His breastplate also has hardness 20.
Oh, so he'll use his breastplate to block that, so he doesn't get grappled.
Yep.
And then he's going to retort. 1d20 plus 20. Plus he adds mythic tier, plus he adds bull strength, and he adds rage, and he adds divine favor, and he adds mutagen. And he has 1 for being a buff. AC 36 hits. And it is
his base damage is with mythic power attack is 1d10 plus 28 before buffs.
Oh.
Yeah, he hits hard.
Oh.
He's got a +3 club too. He's got the most magical weapon that we have in our party.
I am. Get out there and do it, sir. All right, he's out there doing it. All right, and then power attack. It's with mythic power attack. Okay,
yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So it's divine favor, rage, mutagen, bull strength. So he does 45 damage on the swing.
My man.
All right. That is getting there. 155.
And now since that was a swift action, I think he still gets a haste attack.
He is hasted. I forgot the haste. I forgot the haste. All right, so 1d20 plus 20 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 minus 3 for the
Iterative power attack.
it's the iterative power attack. AC 37 is definitely a hit. And it's 2010 plus 28 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 47 damage. Knocking out the Reefclaw. No, not knocking out the Reefclaw. It is at states. Oh, no, not that one. And we're going to use. Technically, it is this one.
You got it right on.
Well, it's not right on. It is in the ferocity. To be that, but it's like up,
yeah.
but with that.
Yep.
Hey. Oh god! There's a bunch of like incoherent babble coming out from like this.
Did he jump into a swarm?
He jumped under the waves.
Okay.
Under the waves.
Under the waves. Black Dog.
I think Black Dog is jumping under the waves.
Okay, Black Dog. There's more things out here than just a few things on the top and this one Reefclaw underneath.
Yep.
There are several more large Reefclaws that are actually coming towards the boat.
Okay, I'm gonna go stress eat.
More little ones that can be seen under the waves. There's a few coming in from the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And these other two that are below seem to be sort of like in tow with these packs that seem to be like following them along.
Okay, so he's gonna swim into here.
Okay.
Actually, we're gonna Kenku stealth swim into there.
Okay. Let me double check the census. Okay, they look frustratedly at the weird water void coming towards them, but they don't get to react.
Okay, we are going to.
Okay, there's this massive swarm of horrible little clawy creatures. They are rather small. Their shells are somewhat translucent, and they seem to be like packed with like this red fluid that you suspect is blood.
Hmm.
And they look clingy. They look grabby.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Put that up. Okay, so how much should I cleave, or should I take two separate attacks? It's not there.
Ahmed cannot save you now.
All right, I'm gonna try to cleave through the enormous Reefclaw floor, and then the Reefclaw swarm.
Okay, are you attacking the swarm first or the Reefclaw first?
The Reefclaw first.
Okay.
Oh, haste. Yeah, that's in there.
Aced.
Haste.
All right, aced.
Come on, Modron. You can do it.
He's treating you like me.
AC 43.
AC 43 hits the Reefclaw.
Okay.
The enormous Reefclaw.
Yep. I think that's the one that gets Iojitsu focus. Give me a second here. 29, it's not too bad. Okay. And now damage. Does it take sneak attack?
It certainly doesn't know you're there. I mean, it knows you're there, but it doesn't know you're there.
Oh yeah. Then if it doesn't know I'm there, then the AC was AC 45.
Yeah. The underwater, you've got concealment, I believe, is how. Actually, let me double check. People can target your square freely, is the thing, when you're using invisibility underwater. But it doesn't. It does. It still acts as it's invisible.
Okay. That Reefclaw takes 65 damage.
Okay. It doesn't like you.
And then,
okay. The swarm is immune to weapon damage.
no, it's separate. It's different damage. I don't think it gets the Iojitsu focus, but Black Dog's gloves are Swarm Bane clasps.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, so you absolutely batter this swarm.
Yeah, so that one would take 12 less.
So it won't take sneak attack because it's
okay, so
you
16,
killed one real good.
16 less would be 49 damage on the swarm.
Okay, the swarm doesn't like that. So the swarm is 49. The swarm is not. The swarm is bruised.
Oh no! All right. We're going to attack Reefclaw 23 with our haste attack.
Additionally, your sword has a bunch of there are a bunch of there's a bunch of little buggers like stuck to your sword.
Yeah,
you
All right, so watch this. We're going to attack Reefclaw 23, hopefully downing it so I could get a cleaving finish on.
Okay.
Basically, he's going to backs with the hilt of the blade to hit the thing behind him, and then try to.
Okay, you need to blow through its hit points and its con to get to
trigger. Yeah, I know.
Yep. Okay. Just
trying to be cool.
You'll be very cool.
So this one is plus 28, but we didn't include the invisibility bonus, and this is the second attack, so
you're no longer invisible. So
yeah, Furious Focus penalty is also here. AC 33 on the little guy.
Hits.
Okay. Probably doesn't get through it, but we'll see. 50 damage.
Okay. There's a spasm on the end of your blade as this thing thrashes around, and you destroy it in one swing.
All right, we will cleaving finish.
The Black Dog's temple is more powerful than Ganzorig's bow, is what we've learned here at this particular second.
Yep. Well, Ganzorig's bow for 2 attacks. Black Dog is now going to cleaving finish the enormous Reefclaw.
Okay, the thing spasms in a way that's not threatening to you.
Okay. And then cleaving finishes you re-roll, right?
Yeah, you basically get to take an attack. I believe cleaving finish is an immediate action.
Critical
I think
threat?
it's really cannot be critted. It's a swarm.
No, we're cleaving finish on the big guy.
Oh, on the big guy. Oh, okay. So yes, you can.
It has to be adjacent.
Oh, it has to be adjacent. Oh. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I thought you were bouncing it back. Okay. Yeah, it can be critted. Yeah.
We're going to use a Destined Strike to add a plus.
There's no action. You can just only use it once.
Yeah. Let me see. Destined Strike is at a +4 right now. So AC 31 on the confirmation.
Confirms.
Crit V2. Standard critical multiplier, major condition for 1d3. Frightened will save negates.
It can be frightened because it's not a crab couldn't be frightened. This can be frightened
because it's got the smarts.
it is smart enough to be scared. It's will save negates.
Yeah, will save, and it would be Black Dog's will save.
What's your DC?
So would it be strength or would it be charisma? What would the DC of a warrior be?
Your warrior DC. Well, I think it's your. Let's go with your primary ability score for the thing you're doing.
Okay, which is hitting.
Right. So
10 plus half my level is 14, and my strength right now is a plus 11, so DC 25.
So 16 doesn't make it.
Okay.
So it's scared.
Yeah, it's frightened,
And then
it took 93 damage from the crit.
Which might be why it's frightened. All right, and
Okay.
it doesn't just outright die from system shock. I want the yellow. There's the yellow.
Okay, so we moved. We did a standard action. We did a swift, and then we did a haste attack with a cleaving finish. I think we're done.
All right. Okay. All right. Everybody in the boat. Black Dog is attacking. You can see like some of the like Black Dog's sword came out from the top of the water on the way down.
And there were little crabs.
You know, there's something happening over there. Like you know, there's something like that's not where you expected him to be. Banta.
I think Banta's gonna grow in size
Oh,
because
are we getting 8 Banta?
I think so. I think we need to protect a bit of our flank here.
Monkey versus crab.
So he's going to 5 foot. Well, okay.
Sorry, this is a bit of an aside. I have been doing primal chants with my dogs because dogs understand chanting. They get it. I have been primal chanting with my dogs, and they yes, we have rhythm. Dot, 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 dot. Anyways, it's just bonding.
I don't know where your 8 mini is. Is it back at the Happy Barnacle?
It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Let's see if we can find you. Where did you get left behind?
Was it a Centaur, maybe? Yeah.
Here, I'm going to go to the Map Explorer and tokens.
I think it was on the map on the boat.
There's one on Senghor. I'm going to copy it over.
It's also on my sheet.
Banta Ape was stuck under Balmaris. All of Balmaris.
Okay. All right, do you got it? Or
I got it. I got it. I got you.
So that's a standard action turn big.
Yeah, 5 foot step off. So I've got 2 actions left. One is my haste attack, and one is my third action. Oh, question.
How big are you? Huge or?
Right now he's huge. I knew I was getting in the water during those 4 rounds. Could I have been in my stance for Barracuda?
No, because combat hadn't started yet.
Oh, I can only do it.
Yeah, it's.
No, that's good. You're good.
We'll allow kata. If you're in a tournament and there's a kata section, then you can be in your stance. Otherwise, you need to be in combat.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I need to be in my Barracuda in order to do that. So I'll. Crap.
Is it a swift answer or stance?
It is.
Okay, so swift standard. You still have a move.
And a haste attack.
I'm moving a haste.
Yep. Your move was the 5 foot step, or moved wherever you want to. You're hasted and swimming.
No, I'll stay there, and I'm going to. Can my move be a charge?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna flurry this. What do you call it?
Swarm.
The swarm. Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. Black Dog has prevented you from taking AOs through this endeavor. By. It's. Sorry, 1 second. It is under ferocity. It might actually be able to snip at you.
It's frightened. I don't think it's.
It's frightened. Sorry, it is scared. It's under frosty. It is scaredy pants.
Oh, and using a mythic point to is an action. Using a mythic point to ignore negatives on my power attacks is an action.
It's a
right?
free action.
It's a free action.
Yeah, it's part of using power attack.
One mythic point used to.
For the next minute, I think.
Where's Banta? Yeah, it's for 1 minute. Okay, mythic point used. 1. Okay, it's for these suckers. Bloop. Okay, and. 5, 6.
Okay, what is Banta attacking?
19. Sec. 21, 22, 23, 24.
The swarm.
The swarm.
Okay, do you have something that lets you attack swarms?
Yes, my clasp.
Cool. Is it a amulet slot or is it somewhere else?
It's a.
I'm just wondering.
Oh, yeah. Who put it as a secondary on his Amulet of Mighty Fist?
Okay, so it is in the amulet slot.
Yeah.
Your amulet of Mighty Fist also has Swarmbane. Really don't like the mosquitoes.
Banta's Amulet of Mighty Bug Squishing. That's what I called it.
Like amulets of mighty bug squishing. Really. 41 and 42.
Both hit.
Sun Wu's not in the combat, but he is. In the rope trick, just fucking endlessly making good weapons for you guys.
Making you custom gear.
Right, yes.
You didn't have to give up your amulet of Mighty Fists to have your Swarmbane, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you punch this swarm of little creepy crawlies. There's some like stinging, biting pain on your hands. Not enough for it to actually cause any
46
effects.
plus 23. 36 damage on the first hit.
Okay, that bloodies the swarm.
46 plus 23. Again. 36.
Okay, you disperse the swarm. You were 2 hit points away from bloodying it with Black Dog. They're still they are meaty swarms.
They are meaty swarms.
Hey, there's a bunch of stinging, biting pain on your fingers. There's like 24 of these things on your hands currently biting at you. It feels like mosquito bites at this point. It's just annoying more than anything else. Baby Reefclaws. Well, that swarm is gone. This one, who's actually being basically dragged around by this. Tio is not in the water yet. He is flying above. They're going to go feed on Karen.
And that's why he was screaming?
Apparently that's why he's screaming. Oh, there's a bunch of things on here. Oh. All right, now Karen has the underwater bashy weapon, but I don't believe he's Swarmbane. Just double checking. I think we only had 2 of those.
Nope.
Correct. All right. Karen is getting nibbled by many, many little things. And they don't do a huge amount of damage. But 12 is more than his con, so he can't block it. He's already blocked this round, so that also stops him from blocking it. He then needs to save versus distraction and
Marty. The Sodok symbols can also go on warriors' armor to increase their hardness and shields.
That's crazy.
Does that swarm provoke an AOO from the giant Bant Ape?
It got to here, and Banta Ape has a 15-foot reach, so the answer is, I think, yes. Because, I mean, okay. If it went here, it didn't need to. And they're smart. So, no. But it was close. But you're thinking with gasoline.
Yeah.
The reason I got big is to kind of try to do that. So let's.
You don't have long arms up, do you? If you had long arms up, it did for sure.
No,
No,
I did
okay.
not. No.
All right. So Corinne takes.
So they came swimming in like cautiously, but
they're like in 4 in 5.
Swarms are disgusting.
Fighting
aliens underwater.
You're fighting aliens underwater. Yep. They are chewing on Corinne. Corinne has to make a save versus poison, a save versus distraction, and then one more save just for fun later. All right, so we'll start with the poison. We've got delayed poison up, so that doesn't overly matter, but we'll make the save anyway. We do make the save. We'll save versus distraction. We do make the save. And the one later we'll talk about when later happens. But I'm going to give Corinne a nice little halo. We're going to give him one of these, as he has currently got little peckers all over him, chomping away. All right. This baby Reefclaw.
Can we see that Corinne is being swarmed?
Kren is other people are making warrior sounds. Kren is making kind of higher pitched noises. And Kren is near the surface. So yeah, there's Kren is currently covered in little things and he's sort of flailing.
And they were able to they're not considered vermin, right?
Yeah, they're not vermin. They have intelligence scores.
Okay, so Jin sees bad.
I have to deal with the ladybug. One moment. It's critical.
It's critical.
Okay, so Jin does have Quicken Channel. And Quicken Channel, I double-checked this. It's not a swift. It is a move. So you can still do it 3 times.
Oh, you can start being like... That's.
So that is an option. He can't harm the swarms. He doesn't have any of the special stuff. There's no visible effect aside from Kren just being eaten.
Kren is being eaten. They're crawling all over him, and they're very pinchy. From the knowledges, you know that they have a poison, and they're grabby, and they are. You actually know they're not evil. They're just chaotic aberrations.
Yeah, I think we're going to start to channel negative energy, excluding our party members. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's enough. So, channel negative energy. They're not undead, so I got to remove that. But I still do 66 damage, and they're swarmed, so times 1.5. First channel, 25 damage. Second channel, 20 damage.
It's 30-foot radius?
Yeah. Third channel, 8.
Okay. So you are catching this Reefclaw. You're not catching this one. This giant one. You're not catching that one. And you're catching these. All right. So
there's 30 foot.
Plus some elevation, unless you're jumping out of the boat.
No, I'll stay on the boat.
Okay. So there's some elevation difference there.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Like 25 feet out kind of thing?
Sure, yeah.
Which means I'm just getting these two big guys.
Which is what I originally mentioned.
Oh, and maybe something under mana. No, that thing's dead.
Yeah, but yeah, Black Dog already killed it. Okay. All right, we'll start with the swarm, because I think that's the thing you care about the most.
Yeah, the DC for this is 21.
All right. So, fails.
Okay, so that's 37 damage for the swarm, 25 for everything else.
Okay. And then the next one fails for the swarm.
30 damage for the swarm. No, time and a half.
So 67. That Bloody is the swarm. Fails.
So 12 damage for the swarm.
That was a little bit. That was less exciting. The swarm is wounded. So, all right. How much is the damage divided by 2? If you just if something saved everything, how much would it be?
74, 30.
26.
26. Okay. The enormous Reefclaw is going to snap at the boat or Karen. I'm going to roll a d2. 1 is Karen, 2 is the boat. It's snapping at the boat in its death rattle.
Fucker.
It's a critical threat. You can't crit the boat, but you could crit Karen. So,
Because we can fix Karen, we can't fix the boat.
that's true. So 8 damage to the boat after hardness. The boat is now
35.
broken.
It's now considered broken. Yeah, we've sprung a leak or something.
Okay, yeah. The boat leaks and has a reduced move speed. Okay. All right. So this one is dead. State dead. All right. The one to the north. All right. It actually needs to make its saves or have a bad consequence. What was the DC?
21.
Fail. Make it. And make it.
Okay, so 25 plus 10 plus 4, 39 damage.
39. So this is it's got very low hit points remaining. Okay, that was pretty effective. That Reefclaw swarm is heavily wounded. All right.
Can he see any creatures that are not?
You can see some of these other, like you can see them under the surface.
Can I see this
that one? Yep, you can see him. He is under the water, but you can see him.
We'll haste attack with our spear.
Okay, it has full cover from the water, but
yeah, that's fine. Because I think we can do it with our spear.
I did it with my spear.
Oh, Jin is not as good as the warriors, though.
I am the warrior. Snake.
Full strength and mutagen is not a bad way to go.
Get to if you can get to Tio, I'll just cast a fly on you.
Full strength mutagen plus 4, haste plus 1. And you'll add all the AC to its AC?
Yep.
Like all the bonuses? Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 1 from above?
Plus 1 from above would be 24.
So you miss. It's the reflections in the water. You're actually stabbing at the wrong spot.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Ship's environment. Nobody's in control of your boat, and your boat was tugged to a stop. So there's a chance. Roll a D8 and a D4, Marty. This is just how your boat is getting thrown around. This is nobody's controlling it.
Towards Tio.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. All right. This is where you're going.
Sweet. Stick your hand out. Stick your hand out. I'll touch you. I'll high five you. Here's your fly spell. Saga.
Oh, the swarm's right underneath the boat.
Swarm's under the boat. All right, Ganzorig.
Jin has already got fly on. So
Oh, okay.
he can get
He is the sky sun snake of Snaky Sun. Ganzorig.
Can he see any of the monsters?
Oh, you can see. So the basically you saw them appearing as they came through. The little ones are high enough to see, and if you fly over them, like you reduce the angle a little bit,
yep.
You can shoot at the big ones as well.
Okay, he's gonna fly over and shoot at the big ones. The little ones aren't too much of a concern at this point. The really little ones are bad, but they're under the boat right now with Karen.
My friends.
We're going to swift action to activate our judgments because we're deeming this situation not fun.
We judge this incorrect.
Yeah, +2 to hit and +4 to damage are always good to add. All right, we will fly over.
Is the water providing cover?
The water
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna fire at the reef claw that these guys are fighting.
Okay, it's 10 feet of water, so -4.
Okay, I'll take the -4 on my roll.
And then they'll get the +8.
Yeah. 2 at 1d20. It's 23 -4. +1 from above, I guess, is also a thing. AC 38, AC 23.
AC 38 hits. I'm going to the reef claw that exploded by Jinshur. I'm going to roll the other D2 for its other claw attack because we're not that far away. That one did go against Karen. AC 38. I think Karen got snipped.
Might not have.
Oh, if his AC is
his
better.
AC is 30. His mutagen is 32. And
Haste,
then he's got
33.
a +4 bark skin, so that's 36.
Haste,
Haste
37.
is 37. Oh, it's so close.
And then rage.
His rage is
Is he the fun rage? Or the terrible rage? He's the urban rager. He's an urban rager, so he doesn't actually lose penalty on the rage. Okay, cool.
so 37. It was close.
Okay.
What about protection from evil?
They're not
They
evil,
are not
actually.
evil.
Oh, right.
They're just misunderstood.
Misunderstood aberrations.
Okay, Corinne gets snipped for 14 because he hasn't had a chance to refresh his block yet. Corinne has taken 26 damage.
from them dying. And the swarms.
Okay.
Awful creatures. Okay, so the damage is queued. The one arrow, I assume, hits for 41 damage.
Okay.
And then AC 23, I think, is a miss.
But 41 kills it.
Okay.
You see it go. All right, now it's going to attack twice. It's going to D2. One is Black Dog, 2 is Banta. The first claw is on Black Dog. The second claw is on Black Dog. AC 28 and AC 33.
I gotta check. Give me a second. Black Dog. Black Dog's AC. Normally it's 28. With the shield spell running, it's 32. With a mutagen running, it's 34. With a +4 bark skin, it's 42. With rage, it's 40.
Okay.
The Black Dog in his full plate, his mithril full plate and freedom of movement is doing fine.
He's okay. Yeah, Corinne's out there just swimming the good old-fashioned way. All right. Next, it is... Okay. I just need a measure. There's a large looming figure in the distance. Ganzorig, it's too deep for you to see, but those who are under the water can see Big Mama Reefclaws on its way.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, shit. I thought
Everyone's
these
trying
were
to swim
big
out of the water.
That just had some friends. Oh, no.
So it's Big Mama Reefclaws coming with its, and it's got a little bunch of little babies clinging to it.
Dear.
So, question. Do my spells work underwater?
They're not fire, so yes.
Not fire spells will work underwater.
I shall descend into the depths with you to save your sorry butts.
Stop calling me blue.
Is that
you
S1?
fucker.
Is that surprise?
That's surprise one. Yep.
Big Mama.
Big
Why?
Mama Reef Claw.
I don't like the fact that there's a 1.
Nice.
Surprise 2.
There has to be a dad. For some reason, he's this big with 10 levels of ninja.
He's this big and mostly gonad. He's just,
I drink a lot.
just the
Stay at home, Dad.
All right, so that was Big Mama Reef Claw.
That's Big Mama Reef Claw. If Big Mama Reef Claw en route. All right, the Reef Claws.
Wait, so Tio can see that.
You're in the air, so no.
No, like, can I see a dark shape?
The people who are under the people who are in the water can see a dark figure coming. Ganzorig with his great senses can see this. Tio, do you have like a plus 40 perception?
Oh, Ganzorig will yell, "Oh, somebody big's coming!"
It's like
yeah,
it's like a whale is coming.
Duh.
All right. The little reef claws. So basically, that's invisible. They're just sort of swimming about. Okay. Black Dog, you're getting attacked by 3 of them.
Wait a minute. Don't I get some AOs here?
Oh yeah. How many AOs do you have? Just you keep track of the things that are moving around.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, bub.
These ones are actually going after the boat.
I actually don't have that many.
The bastard! Stay away from her.
I only have 4. There's
They
only
come
4
back
AOs.
with pieces of the boat. So Dad, fix this.
I have 4 AOs.
You have 4 AOs. Okay.
I'll prioritize my two on each guy.
That's not how it works. Do you mean 2 on each friend? You could attack 4 independent creatures. Yeah,
like two to protect Karen and 2 protect Black Dog.
Okay.
All
right.
Okay, so so the first 2 are going to be for Karen. The second 2 are going to be for Black Dog.
Okay.
Uh, 27, 31, 28, 41.
Okay, those are all hits.
Okay.
You have do you have freedom of movement, or how are you?
What's it called?
Barracuda style allows you to fight underwater normally.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. Barracuda.
Nothing. I'm cheating.
Well, at least tell me now before Big Mama gets here. Figure out who goes into Cloaca.
So hold on. I think I figured. I remember. You know how I've got like an extra size increase for Banta as a.
You're not in a painting.
Oh, it's because of the painting. Thank you.
You're not in the painting world. You're not manipulating the universe right
painting.
now.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, 4d6 plus 23.
You're not in imagination land. You're in the horrible reality of the depths.
So we'll go from left to right.
Kind of
34,
imagination land. Yeah.
36, 34, 38.
Okay. Let me check your reach.
It's 15 feet.
15 feet. All right.
So I think actually
Black Dog doesn't get hit by any because you kill the 2 before they actually get close enough. They were.
It's 3.
You killed 2 of them before they got close enough to actually hit him.
You know what? I'm looking at it. I think the only one I can actually hit is that guy. For Karen.
15-foot reach. No, they weren't super subtle. You killed 2 by Karen, but the problem is they are within reach of Karen, so they both spasm and attack him.
Oh, sorry, dude.
It's fine.
Sorry, my man.
AC 10, AC 15, AC 12, AC 12. Okay. There's two more attacks against Karen. As those ones swim in. AC 12, AC 9. There are 6 attacks against the boat.
Hardest 5. Let's go.
Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits against the boat. So 5, number 1d4 plus 2 minus 5. There's a damage to the boat. All right. And this is one of those things when the initiatives group this way. Enormous Reefclaws. Okay. All right. This one is not swimming too far forward.
Did any of them swim up to Black Dog and Karen to actually get their attacks? Or did the owl have to triple move to get to where they are?
Oh, the ones that these ones?
No, these ones.
So those ones they did single moves to get.
Okay. So they get their attacks, right?
Sorry, I rolled against Karen. I didn't roll against Black Dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Black Dog. You had a chance.
Oh,
AC 20 and AC 20 and AC 21.
Yeah, their attacking is horrible. It's horrible as they're scuttling along the harbor but not getting in.
All right. The enormous Reefclaws. Okay, there's a frightened one. No, it's dead. Okay, that one moves forward. We got this one here. All right. There's a horrible priest in the boat. So the solution to this is to remove the boat. Because that's how you get rid of the horrible priest in the boat. And the babies are already having a snack. That's fine. We'll take care of the big ape, whatever, later. Mama will take care of that. We'll just make the boat not a problem anymore.
Oh wait, Banta only does. I missed that.
46 plus 16.
This is an angry Banta. Gorilla.
25 damage to the boat.
Oh.
Is there still a boat, or is there boat pieces?
61 damage.
It's one more than max. Okay. It is no longer a boat. It needs repairs. So it's like it's basically split down the middle.
All right. Jin has a fly spell up. Does he fall into the water, or is he just now flying?
Give me a.
You can't trip someone who's flying.
Yeah, but he's not actively flying. He was sitting in the boat. What is your fly skill?
Plus 13. Give me a second. Plus 13 with the spell.
Okay, we're gonna a DC 20 fly check. It'll be like dismounted from a horse. Like, do you?
Yeah, 23.
Okay, so you're basically you dismount from the boat as the boat is now in. There's a like the hull of the boat has been cracked and it's no longer a water a seaworthy vessel. All right, Tio.
Okay. There's warnings.
Jin is pointing at the big splotch. He knows that the big mama isn't here quite yet.
Tio is.
There was this moment where Black Dog was like, I don't remember. I remember it being a lot bigger. I must be much stronger.
Tio's gonna fly in close to where the warriors are. So he's just gonna like sploosh next to the big gorilla. I can see Big Mama. We're gonna do.
So Big Mama is a shadow. So you can attack the shadow if you want.
I'd like to attack the shadow, please.
Okay.
You're threatened right now by this little reef claw. Like,
there's one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go on the side.
And your hasted fly, you could be almost like anywhere. You could also be in Banta squares.
Oh, let's do that.
Okay.
Send to back.
So you're hanging out under
the jungle balls.
Casting cold magic.
You don't want to get in my way, buddy.
We just need a fire mage, and now it can be icy hot.
So we're
Is it
gonna do
Shaquille
a.
O'Neal commercial. Or-
So Tio, he
Icy hot
moved.
patch.
I can't. What do you call it? I can't. What do you call it? Empower this one because I moved.
Correct. That is how this works.
Frig. Okay. Cold. We're gonna switch it to a cold fireball. Does that increase the level, or that feat still keeps it at the same level? But I can apply one meta magic.
Your I think it comes from your oracle. You could just switch it for free.
Gross. Okay. Fireball. That way.
Okay. It's a little murky down here, and you do actually have to aim fireballs. Give me a attack roll for your fireball just to see how on point you are.
Yep. No problem. 1d20.
It is a spell attack.
And then you get haste on top of that.
Yep. 26.
Okay. You can aim it. Aim it however you want to aim it. You shoot you shoot at shadows goodly.
I would like to put it right.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's do my damage. The damage for this guy is 96 plus 27.
Okay.
These things should take. For overcoming, this thing has SR, I assume, right?
No.
No? Oh, sweet. Okay. 96.
It's just creepy.
Ugly looking dude. 60.
All right.
Yeesh.
So what's the DC?
The DC is 22.
The DC is 22. Okay, so firstly, okay, 3 fails and a make it. So 60 becomes 50 becomes 75.
75.
All right, so 75, 75, 75.
And then he has an additional power that whenever something fails against his cold spells, they are slowed
They're
as a
slowed.
spell for 1 round.
That's such a this is a good power. Kind of bullshit, but it's a good
It's
power.
called freezing spells. It's one of his oracle revelations.
All right, we are going to.
I'm just trying to help you out there, Ahmed. Like,
Yeah, no, good.
I
would
don't
use-
know
reading
if that applies to the swarm, but the swarms were
They were completely within, so I'm fine with that.
encapsulated. Okay.
We're gonna use the cyan aura until enemies start having like invisibility, mind blank kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Until the bullshit shows up, I'm okay with this. Okay, now Big Mama wants to not fail this, but when you eat too much, how good is your foot speed? You know, your foot speed's fantastic.
Oh, come on, man. However, I prefer that happens here instead of in a hit.
Mhm.
All right, Big Mama takes 20.
20.
Big Mama is not bruised.
These guys take 30. Ugh.
No, they took 30 for the one who made it save, and it's 75 for the one who didn't.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
fucking awesome for a non.
That wasn't empowered or nothing. He moved to cast that.
Yeah, you don't have empower, and you don't need to intensify your fireballs because you're not casting. You're not a level caster.
Yeah, so you can just move and cast that. You can just do that. All right, so your frosty balls over here. Kren.
He has a haste
Yes,
attack.
coming. Crep.
I don't think he has any spells that give him additional attacks. That's something we should make a note for later on, Ahmed. Maybe get you a page of spell knowledge, like something you could just whip off as an attack, like produce flame.
Produce like it could produce chill or icy dagger or
Yeah,
Yeah, I have Ray of Frost, but
Okay,
that's
so
an
I'm going
action.
to create you a page of spell knowledge if you remind me. And then you could do a 4th level spell, a quickened 0th level spell, but there's nothing really close to you. Like, I don't think it's worth it.
You can put Corinne out of his misery as he's being nibbled.
Isn't there a swarm right next to Karen?
Yes, there is.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can target the swarm with the Ray of Frost unless there's a house rule that you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Burning
Only
hand? No, I can't.
you could have in the first adventure where you weren't properly prepared. The mosquitoes were killing everybody, but outside of the special story, like, oh god, how do you don't TPK with 1 CR4 swarm?
Save your 4 circle spells.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, Karen has clinging creatures attached to him, and he is swimming. So he needs to take an action to swim. So he has to, at minimum, he has to do a move action of some variety.
Get close to Panther.
Could he use his liberation as a swift to
tread water for free.
Yeah.
He could
as freedom of movement.
He can do that. So he can give himself freedom of movement, basically meaning he won't be like taken away by the waves or upset or tumbled. Do you want him out of the swarm or no?
Yeah, get him moving away from the swarm.
Because he can just sit there and kill Reefclaws.
I mean, he can go beat ass against the.
He can go beat ass against Big Reefclaw. Let's go beat ass against Big Reefclaw. So we're going to freeze for freedom of movement, and then we're going to swim with the freedom of movement in kind of a weird route just to get there. He provokes 1, 2, 3, 4 baby AOs. No natural 20s, and 1 problem AOO. AC 25 ain't nothing. Okay. Karen is going to make an attack as a haste attack, and then 2 more attacks, I think is how it works. And he's got +1 for haste, +3, +2, +2, +2. Sounds about right. So it's AC 35 is a hit. Critical threat. Oh, come on! Tetsuba critical because turn you into goo. Turn you into goo. AC 39 to confirm, and then he's going to just cheer like.
Right, so, the command is exclamation crit V2.
All right. Standard crit multiplier, free combat maneuver, no AOO. Dirty trick. I'm going to smear your own blood in your eyes. Grab him by the eye stalk and shove it in his mouth.
Nice. So he's got a ×4 crit weapon.
And mythic power attack.
I did the math because it's weird on crits. So he does 1d10 plus 41 before buffs on his crit. Oh, sorry, 4d10 plus 41. Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
4d10 plus 164.
Yeah, 4d10 plus 164 before buffs.
All right, so first we'll do the first damage.
Yeah.
I know we're all rather excited. I'm rather excited.
Yeah. Big.
This is just big numbers. Big numbers, wee! So he does 47 damage first. Against the enormous Reefclaw.
This is a mort level damage.
It's what's going to end up happening. All right.
Yeah, pretty gross.
40-10 plus 164 plus, and then it's 12 for the Divine Favor, 12 for the Bull Strength, 12 for the Mutagen, and 12 for Rage.
His Bull Strength is a little bit less because he's got a belt. So
he's got a belt?
It's 8 for the Bull Strength.
It's 8 for the Bull Strength. Oh, he was doing an extra damage before. 230 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ah! Oh, jeez.
He cuts it in half with a Tetsubo.
There's no. Well, actually, give me a second. Is there a spasm? Let's just double check here. I think it does. They don't give up. Okay. Okay, there is a spasm.
Horrible.
He slices the thing in half with his Tetsubo. It's actually cleft in twain.
Shouldn't fucking eat the neutral creatures. They spasm when they die. Kill your
Like-
friend. Now we're eating them.
Wow, eat them. Ace Natural 1 and AC 37.
I think with haste he's 38. Did we say?
That was black. Oh yeah, he
37.
he was 37.
Yeah, it's right on.
37. Yeah.
Okay. So
Gonna
he
move this thing for a sec.
he blocks it with his armor.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. This thing is absolutely devastated, destroyed. Kate, you, Kren, still with freedom of movement, would be a good time to keep swimming around with extra action.
Back to Banta.
Whip move, attack. He's got one more action.
Nothing is
He
currently.
already used taste. Yeah,
So he's going to swim to. You can swim to Banta. You can stay near Jinsha or Banta.
Jinshu's out of the water. So
Jinsha's not in the water. Okay, he's going to swim. Oh. Yeah, he's going to swim to Banta. And with basically freedom of movement, he's pretty decent at swimming. Okay, at this point, the cloying Reefclaws on him continue to bite and rend his flesh. He takes 3 more damage.
They stay on him. They're
Even
like
with freedom of
fucking-
movement?
Even with freedom of movement.
ant-swarms.
Even with freedom of movement, they're on him?
Yep.
They're clinging. He needs toilet paper.
He needs toilet paper. They're in his clothes. All right. Next, it's Black Dog. Black Dog's. He's being pinned. He doesn't even give a fuck. He's pointing at the Reefclaw split in two, and he's like, "I cut it with my club. I cut it with my club."
Samurai.
I think we need to take care of the swarm. The swarm is the most dangerous thing. So Black Dog will swim to here.
Okay.
Okay.
There's an AOO. Whatcha? AC 6.
No. It looks like there's a bunch of things. So he's
Oh yeah,
going,
there's a.
he's going to attack the swarm first.
And Ahmed, the Karen's freedom of movement isn't like a freedom of movement. It's a weird blessing. Like it's on a spell.
AC 33 on the
Is
swarm.
not impeded by non-magical impediments is the thing.
Hmm.
AC 33 against the swarm hits.
45 damage with the swarm bane clasp on the gloves.
Okay, disperses this swarm. There's more little critters on your blade.
Okay, I'll take a cleaving finish on one of the things nearby.
Ginger. I'm on your side.
47 damage against one of the Reefclaws.
Okay. It thrashes at you, but is dead.
And is dead? Okay.
Yep.
Reefclaw is dead. Okay, so that was a move and an attack. So we still have 2 attacks and a haste attack.
You could have used a haste attack for that if you wanted.
No, we'll just take out these little fuckers.
Okay. Yeah.
So secondary attack has got some penalties on it. AC 23.
AC 23 hits. You're in the water with it, so it doesn't have any like major bonuses.
And then AC 24 against the one beside it.
Both hit.
2 at 4d6 plus 32 for 50 and 51 damage.
Okay, they don't hit you as they thrash about your armor.
So that was a... Oh, that last one should have been my haste attack, not at a -10, so I really hit because I moved.
You hit really, really good.
Yeah. I think I'm done. I do have a Swift left, so he's going to Kenku stealth.
Nice.
Okay. Banta.
As this stuff moves in, he might be able to get an AOO off.
Banta is going to. I think he's. If these things are going to be a pain, we're either going to if they're either going to charge at us or they're going to run away. So for now, I'm going to stay here. I assume he's still there. I'm going to assume he's still in the same spot. Going to move like this. And I'm going to ready a... Okay, so let's start killing some of these things here. Thanks.
I was just seeing what was underneath Jin.
Yeah, so I'll move and I'll start flurrying. I'll use a haste, a flurry, and then I'll ready a flurry.
The need for a 3D map is
It's
more
cool.
practical for the water fights than anything else.
Yeah.
So let's move. I'll just move Jincher just out of the sec there. Okay, so I'll attack these three with 2 attacks and a haste, and then I'll ready a flurry on anything that comes in.
Okay, in which order are you attacking them?
Haste, flurry.
Okay, so they're each getting punched once.
Yep. Yep. I'm not aiming to kill them. If I kill them, great. If not, whatever. 3 number sign.
It's a fun
29, 38, 32, 36.
Those all hit.
Okay, Damage. Oops, let's go to Banta. It's 23. 46 plus 23.
Sundar Chakrabanta.
32, 37,
the drunken
40, 42.
Okay, you've basically knocked the brains in on the one right in front of you. It is still there. These two spasm in their death throes.
Oh, cool. Oh, sweet. So it's not going to try to kill me. Sweet.
Do they attack each other with their death throws?
They actually can. So here, well,
You're swimming too close together, buddy.
This guy get 2 attacks.
he gets attacked 4 times actually, and none of them. The problem is they can't hit each other. Oh no, one of them did hit. Oh no.
16.
Does 3 damage.
Sweet. Incapacitates, dies, kills the guy next to it.
The domino of death.
Domino of
To the beginning of their people.
It's the greatest dagger ever.
I spent 1,300 hours in Skyrim lining up all the fucking...
To the Reefclaws with 1 hit point remaining.
Right.
There was a in Diablo 2. There's corpse explosion where you would do that, where you line up all the bodies and then use the bodies as grenades.
Yeah.
You'd like lure bosses into like rooms with just like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you wonder why people don't go to funerals. In that universe.
Answers everywhere.
All right. That is Banta. Baby Reef.
I'm ready. There's a ready flurry.
Okay. They don't like this, and they're slow. Not slow. You're stopping to piggyback, and we're gonna.
Oh.
Start swimming around. Baby Reefclaw. Do. Jinshu. At this point, the swarms actually, you can't see them. There's not enough mass there to be seen at that distance in the water.
Yeah, but the Corinne's got a bunch of shit on him, right?
Oh yeah, Crane's got a bunch of shit on him.
Okay, so we're gonna give me a second. Jin burned 6 of his channels. He still has a ton of them left. He will do a quicken channel. No, he'll just do a regular channel, a negative energy. He'll exclude Corinne, but he's not going to exclude like any of the Reefclaws that are on him.
All right. So what I'm going to do, because the way this power works is it's actually reflex save based, is I'm going to say this gives Corinne a reflex save to get rid of them. Otherwise, it's under, like, they are part of Corinne. Okay? So, because otherwise they don't have hit points, right? There's no way they'll give you the mechanics to, like, smoosh them. So we are going to give Corinne a reflex save, and his reflex save is really good. So go athlete man. Okay, he's not that he's not that good. Okay, so Corinne is still, like, they're still itching at him. They apparently were, like, trapped under his armor or this sort of thing. It was hard to distinguish between the creatures and Corinne himself.
Okay, so 22 damage to all the creatures in this area.
Okay.
DC 21 save.
All right. So state incapacitated. All right. Banta, you're getting clawed at.
Oh, that one died.
Is dead.
All right. We see that Corinne is still.
Yeah, they you thought it would work. You saw a couple of them fall off, but you see more, like, crawling out from under his robes.
So the thing, what would
All right, we'll
the
quicken. We'll 5-foot step and quicken channel. So we're also going to get this guy this time.
Okay. Corinne gets a natural 1 on his reflex save. 30 damage. All right. These things die horribly in their spasmy deaths. The one to the north. Was it DC?
21.
Okay. The one to the north makes a save, takes 15 damage.
Faster. And Longspear isn't close enough to get him. So we've got a ready
Spear attack.
ready spear attack. Yeah.
Okay. All
Nice.
right. Ahmed, give me 2 2d8 and 2d4.
Okay, 11 and 4.
All right. So the 2d8 is 4 and 7 and 3 and 1. Okay. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4, 7, 3, 1.
All right.
Pieces of our boat floating in 2 different directions. What's going on?
All right. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then it was.
What'd you guys do to the boat?
It just doesn't exist anymore.
All right, and we'll make this piece a little bit of the size. So you got the large piece and a small piece. Then the boat's floating in pieces, floating generally in the same direction, which is nice. All right. You'll need to collect both pieces to fix the boat if you don't want to do any major woodworking. Ganzorig.
Can we see the big shape, right?
You see that? Yeah, you see a shape. It's
How far under the water is the shape?
it would be at least 20 feet below the water. And then you've got the Pythagoras.
Yeah.
Like the top of it is 20 feet below the water.
And
then
that's like,
Pythagoras.
what, a -8?
It's -8 if you were right above it. And then Pythagoras.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get right above it, it's -8. Okay. I think we're doing that.
Okay, how close to the surface of the water are you getting?
It's 20 feet below the water. We
Are
don't
you
want
coming
to
down for point blank shot?
No, we're not coming down.
Are you coming down for point blank shot?
No, we're staying 40 feet above the water. We'll take all the penalties that way. So that's a single move from
Hey,
Krimler.
you're actually now close enough to see it, so it's no longer.
Oh,
like,
the big one's here! And then Jin sticks his head under the water. The big one's here. They're just communicating for reactions. -8's rough.
and then it's AC bonus.
Yeah. So I think we're going to
What? +1 from above.
standard action True Strike.
Okay.
And then when we rapid shot, it's only on the first one. That sounds all right. I'll take off another round of Bane. Okay. So the first part of the rapid shot. Is nat 20 AC 64.
There's a good chance you crit here.
I'll roll to confirm. AC 52, the confirmation.
You do crit.
Crit V2 is minor injury, saving throw negates, -2 to its natural armor for 1 hour until a DC 15 heal check is made or a magical healing is applied.
Oh no. All right. Okay, so it's a dex-based attack.
Yep. So this is would be 14 plus Ganzorig's dex right now is +8, so DC 22.
And it would be a fort save, right?
It says
It says saving throw negates. So
it's probably 4. Yep.
it's probably fort. Yeah. Okay. So it's 32.
Yeah, that makes it.
Okay.
All right, so it just takes the crit damage.
Yep.
And then it takes electrical damage.
It does take electrical damage.
6 plus 18 plus 1d6 plus 2d6 for Bane. $81 damage.
Aren't you a problem?
Right in the temple.
And then the second part of the rapid shot, not with a +20, AC 33.
Okay, that misses.
Okay. I think Ganzorig is going to use a swift action and a mythic point
Okay.
to do a distant barrage.
Oh, what's
He makes
happened?
one attack at his highest attack bonus. When making this attack, you ignore the target's cover and concealment other than total cover, and you add your tier to the attack roll. Damage bypasses all DR. So I think this gets rid of the 8 cover. It may not get rid of the penalty through water.
The water penalty still applies, but
Yeah.
8 of AC goes away.
Yep. 1d20.
And you get to add your tier to the attack.
25. Yeah. That's it, 24. Oh, no, sorry. This is not a rapid shot. But the rapid shot penalty carries over the rest of your attacks, right?
Yep.
Around?
Yeah.
AC 34 without the -8.
That hits. It wouldn't have hit with the -8.
Okay. 2d6 plus 18 plus 1d6 electricity plus 2d6 bane. All right, another 33 damage.
Okay.
Dead by the time we get there.
Big Mama is bruised.
No, she's not dead by the time we get there. I'm
Oh, no.
I'm softening her up for you guys.
Big Mama is getting to you. Big Mama is on the way, by the way, in case you're wondering. Next,
So, True Strike was a standard. The rapid shot was my last attack of the round, and then we did swift action for
for
my mythic
barrage.
strike, and we weren't close enough for haste. So
Correct. Yeah. All right. Big Mama. Oh, she's big. Big Mama. Big, big, big. Okay.
you can't have this skull, stupid.
Oh, adventurers. Big